Joe Biden kisses his 19-year-old granddaughter on the lips during speech at campaign trail event ahead of Iowa caucuses. Joe Biden gave his teen granddaughter a kiss on the lips while giving a speech at a campaign trail event ahead of the Iowa caucuses. The former vice president was spotted clutching 19-year-old Finnegan Biden's hand as they arrived at a campaign event at Clark University in Dubuque, Iowa on Sunday. The 77-year-old gave his granddaughter a peck on the lips as a crowd of supporters watched on. The teen, who is the daughter of Biden's son Hunter, later stood by as her grandfather hugged members of the crowd. At one point, Biden could be seen interacting with a baby as he kissed the child's hands. The campaign event came on the eve of the Iowa caucuses as Democratic presidential candidates hustled across the state trying to fire up voters and make one last appeal to those struggling to make a final decision about their choice in the crowded field. Campaigns and voters acknowledged a palpable sense of unpredictability and anxiety as Democrats begin choosing which candidate to send on to a November face-off with President Donald Trump. The Democratic race is unusually large and jumbled heading into Monday's caucus, with 4 candidates locked in a fight for victory in Iowa and others still in position to pull off surprisingly strong finishes. Many voters say they're still weighing which White House hopeful they'll support. Polls show Biden in a tight race in Iowa with Senators Bernie Sanders of Vermont and Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts, as well as former South Bend, Indiana, Mayor Pete Buttigieg. Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar and tech entrepreneur Andrew Yang are also competing aggressively in the state. Democrats' deep disdain for Trump has already put many in the party on edge about the decision before them. And a series of external forces have also heightened the sense of unpredictability in Iowa, including Trump's impeachment trial in the Senate, which marooned Warren, Sanders and Klobuchar in Washington for much of the past week. Despite the late-stage turbulence and confusion, the candidates spent Sunday making bold pronouncements. Speaking to several hundred supporters in Cedar Rapids, Sanders declared, "We are the campaign of energy and excitement," and said, "We are in a position to win tomorrow night." Warren, who is also rallying progressive voters, pressed her supporters to fight back if they ever lose hope. Meanwhile, the 38-year-old Buttigieg talked up his newcomer status, telling a rally in Coralville that when Democrats have won the White House in the past, we have done with it someone who is new in national politics. But Biden, emphasizing his decades of Washington experience, told voters there's no time for on-the-job training. Biden's campaign appeared to be trying to lower Iowa expectations, cautioning against reading too much into Monday's results. Biden is hoping to sustain enough enthusiasm and money coming out of Iowa to make it to more diverse states where he hopes to draw strong support from black voters. His campaign is particularly focused on South Carolina, the 4th state on the primary schedule.